Hey Crackers fans, this is PA announcer Riley Clingman here with the Atlanta Crackers, interviewing Coach Meistickle here tonight. Coach, Ryan Suppa had another great outing for you guys tonight. He's kind of been he's been solid all year for you, only allowing 3 hits in 20-plus innings pitched, and he goes 5 here tonight. Absolutely. And kind of solidifies a win for you guys tonight, giving up 0 runs once again. How does that make you feel with him going out there every night?
Well, Sup, I was glad he was going to come back again last year. He was the pitcher of the year last year. Led the league in earned run average, strikeouts per 9, all that. And I was glad to see him come back because he's working on being a starter. He was a reliever last year, did a great job, but he wants to start next year in school. So we told him, hey, come back with us this summer. We'll give you the starts. And he's had a bunch of starts. And to be honest with you, he hasn't had one bad outing yet. So, his stats are off the charts. And I just like Sup a lot because he works at it. Real hard worker, good person.
Yes, sir, definitely. And Coach, the bullpen has been really solid as of late. And once again, getting out of a couple jams tonight. They had a bases-loaded jam there in the 6th inning, and then in the 9th, threatening, the Wild Things put 2 guys on 2nd and 3rd.
Yep.
And then Trenton Burnett gets 3 straight Ks to end the game. How does it make you feel to have a pretty good bullpen these last couple games to just go in there and shut the door?
The way we designed it, we had a couple young kids here that we brought in that were going to be our closers, so to speak. But the Raisins pulled them back before the draft, so we've kind of had to ad-lib a little bit and use all the guys and just mix and match. But the last couple of games, they've come in and done the job they're supposed to do. We've had a few rough outings in the past, but they seem to be getting the idea. All you got to do is throw strikes, guys, and good things can happen. So that's what we preach it every game. Just throw for the strike zone and see what happens. Because we got enough of them, and we still got 14 pitchers. So hopefully this will continue, and we'll see what happens here in the end. Because we're in the end.
Yes, sir.
We get excited about it every year, and this is where we make our move.
Yes, sir. Last question for you, Coach. The end of the regular season is coming upon you. You have 3 home games left, then you go on the road for 2 more. What are you kind of preaching to your team to make them stay positive, make them stay focused here in the closing games of the regular season?
Well, I keep telling them this is kind of a format we do every year. We try and play a lot of guys in June. Then as we go through July, we start narrowing it down, to try and win. And when we get to this point, it's kind of like the pennant race, Good teams get hungry during the pennant race. That's what I try and tell these guys. Good teams go after it. And hopefully in these last 4 or 5 games, we can at least move up a little bit and challenge some of these teams. Because, there's a couple teams that are up the top, we'd have a hard time catching them. But I'll tell you what, if we could just get in there, anything can happen in those playoffs.
Yes, sir.
It's a team that's hot wins the playoffs.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens, but I'm hoping for good things.
Yes, sir. Sounds good, Coach. Well, thank you so much for the interview, and we'll see you next time.
You got it. Thank you.